What's up, FHS? Welcome back to the Saber Roar
Sports Edition. Today we'll be looking at our successful sports teams and giving them some state recognition. Let's kick things off by looking at our girls golf team.
The Franklin girls golf team has had a very successful season, led by Coach Johnson.
We've won all of our conference minis, which conference minis are 9-hole matches within your conference. That determines the standings for the season.
The Franklin girls golf team won the 2021 Southeastern Conference title for the 8th year in a row, with the last 3 years being under Coach Johnson. Coach Johnson strongly encourages everyone to try out for the team, as golf is a lifelong sport. Contact Coach Johnson for more information.
Coach Johnson's teams are keeping the winning streak in the conference. They're looking on par to do the same next season.
Franklin's undefeated football team has been dominating their opponents, sometimes by as much as 76 points.
Set. Good. You gotta come. You gotta really bring that rip.
Coming into the season, the football team was ranked number 1 in the state. They have more than lived up to that standard this year, having a 38-point average margin of victory en route to a 9-0 record and a conference title.
It just shows that all our hard work is really coming to light right now, and having the whole community behind us and seeing that we're trying to build something special here, it's really cool, I'd say.
The Sabres have made headlines many times this season, with everything from a Hail Mary to dominating conference opponents to insane success from the senior class.
Since the beginning of the season, all of us have said that it's either win a ring or bust this year, so obviously the biggest goal is to bring the gold ball home back to Franklin.
Be sure to stay updated on the football team's success on Instagram at SaberFB.
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family!
The Sabres have another playoff game this Friday as they continue their march forward to a state title. Let's fill those student sections.
The student section is the 12th man of the Franklin Saber football team. They bring the energy that drives the drives. Loud and proud, they leave their mark on every opponent that comes to Sullivan Stadium.
Every Friday during the Franklin Sabres football season, the students of FHS pack the bleachers to cheer on their favorite football team.
Certain students who are particularly loud as juniors, we recommend them to become student leaders.
These student section leaders are the most passionate fans here at Franklin.
It's really exciting because they're always so hype and loud, and I feel like we try our best to really make sure everyone's cheering. My favorite part is how fun it is and how the school comes together to cheer for one thing.
Our goal is to be the classiest of all the schools and yet the loudest when we cheer, and I think we've been successful this year.
Let's go Sabres!
Every year, the student section chooses different themes for the students to show their Saber spirit by wearing fun outfits and costumes. The themes are always a great way to have a fun time and show Saber pride.
Go Sabres! We love you!
The student section really brings a kick of energy to the field. Speaking of kicking, let's take a look at our girls swim team.
Swimmers in lane 3.
The girls swim and dive team has traditionally been a force to be reckoned with. This year they are breaking school records and have hopes of competing at state. They have been practicing daily since late summer to build up their strength and endurance. The team has a swim meet or competition every Tuesday where the girls compete in multiple events.
So there's 11 different races that we do, including diving. And so we have some relays, which consist of 4 girls that would be swimming together on a team, and then we have individual races as well.
Today I'm swimming the medley relay, the 200 free, the 400 free relay, and the 100 free.
There are no tryouts necessary to join the team. Even if you haven't swam competitively, there are skills from other sports that easily translate into swim and dive.
I used to do gymnastics for a little bit, so I have some of those skills too, with flips and stuff, and it's just a really fun sport and it's new.
As of late October, the girls have gone undefeated at each meet and are going into sectionals this weekend.
Our girls swim team is really making a splash and hopes to have state qualifiers. The Franklin cross-country team has run into major success getting them to state.
Throughout the fall months, the Franklin High School cross-country team are down at the baseball field every day after school to start their practice. Throughout the season, runners have a chance to compete with each other for the top 8 varsity spots.
The whole team rallies around it. They're representing all of us, and everybody on a daily basis makes
our top 8 work that much harder to better themselves.
Varsity or not, all runners strive to improve both themselves and their teammates from day one.
My personal goal was to originally break a 19:30 for a 5K time, which I did by running a 19:12 as my personal record.
This year, the Franklin boys and girls went to the state meet as a whole team, which has been the team's goal this year. This was accomplished by the varsity boys and varsity girls, placing second at the sectional meet, placing them in the top 20 teams in the state.
Again, it's a pure sport. There's no bounce of a ball that can change the outcome. It's pretty much is you, your shoes, and covering the ground in as short a time as possible, and that's the beauty of it.
Congratulations to our cross-country teams.
Finally, we have a shout out to our girls tennis team.
The girls' tennis team has been a record-breaking season. The team advanced to state for the first time in school history. Kaide Yusui started the season ranked number 1 in the state, and she didn't disappoint. She ended the season undefeated, going 30-0. She qualified for individual state along with Mana Yusui, Carly Lehman, Madeline Jubeck, Brianna Simak, and Morgan Weckman. Madeline and Carly won third in doubles, and Kaide is an undefeated state champion. Although she had a tough time during the semifinals, she lost the first set 3-6 and came back in the next 2 sets, winning 6-1 each set. The conference champion team took third place at Team State to cap off their unsurpassed season.
That's all the time we have for today, Sabres. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter @TheSaberRoar to keep up to date with all things Saber Roar.
We'll see you next time, Sabres.